Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got goosies, Timmy.
I always do.
Tears in the eyes.
Well, you watch it and it's
That
just
was
cool.
fun.
I'm not tearing up. It's allergies.
Actually, look at that. The hair on my arms.
You know, springtime.
Standing
it's
up.
springtime. I get the allergies.
Yeah, me too. Every time we have a company dinner, I get allergies too. They just start gushing. Welcome, welcome. Episode 20, the big launch. We're excited. It's been really hard to keep secrets. We're terrible at it. Our first Beers and Bucks of 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I couldn't be more excited for today.
Yeah, it's we've launched quite a bit of new product over the years, and these products specifically we've been testing, refining, and every one of them fills a void that we didn't have, and I'm super pumped as well, and we got the new beanie, which is nice.
Oh, the custom beanie, not even available yet.
Yeah, well, I heard we have 20 of them in stock.
Maybe we'll come up with some sort of deal where, we'll figure something out.
Yeah,
maybe it'll go live tomorrow. If you buy a new product, you get 20% off or something.
Yeah,
we'll figure something out. But it'll be a fun little beanie deal. But to Tim's point, we have like 35 products now. So every time we launch one now, it's a specific purpose. We're trying to fill holes and make sure that your property, no matter where you live, is covered, right?
Yep.
I mean, it does. We get a lot of flack because somebody will call in and be like, how am I supposed to choose what to use? You've got 29 different things. Well, when you talk with one of us, we'll help you.
Exactly.
Because you've probably got 29 different scenarios. One guy has a tiller, one guy doesn't. One guy's using a rake, one guy's not. One guy owns 100 acres, one guy owns 5 acres, one guy owns 5,000 acres. Now we'll get you covered.
Yeah.
We'll have you even more covered in about an hour. Right?
Well, I'll be excited to start showing some of the videos, the photos, the stuff that we have. I mean, we've been beating it up at the proving grounds, testing these mixes, and man, it's been just incredible seeing the results from it. And another deer killed on the property this year, right off of one of them, basically. So
yeah.
That's all good things.
Who killed the deer this year?
Not me. It was the mule.
Technically, there were 2 deer killed on property.
Well, there should have been 3. There should have been 3. Jake gets he gets really sheddy this time of year, but it's like late November, early December, he gets really doughy. He's just like, not because of Thanksgiving meal doughy, like he wants to kill some does. Send him down to the property, him and Spence spends the first hour napping, and then it's probably catching Netflix, missed all the deer. I had cameras down there, there's does everywhere. I didn't see anything, and then Jake is just flinging lead, misses one, drops the hammer on one, and that doe was big. That had to have been a 160-pound doe.
I mean, you're not doe hunting with Jake unless you miss at least one deer. Right?
I would have loved to have been sitting there and just watch him.
Kind of have to.
Like, seeing how giddy he gets when he finds a shed, I want to be in the stand with him sometime videoing when he shoots a buck.
I've been there. You know how trembly we were at the beginning of the movie video? That's Jake. Yeah. Actually, I remember when he shot his deer in Kentucky. He was like Mike at the freaking dinner. Words not coming out of my mouth. No, that was fun. That's fun.
And another thank you to good old Hop and Barrel for the beverages this evening. I'm crushing them in Wisconsin per usual.
We're not sure why, but they wanted to sign on for another year with us. So,
well, we like that.
And I tell you what, I think there have been a few folks that have tracked it down when they came to Wisconsin. I've gotten some text messages from some folks that were up in our neck of the woods, and they bought some Lemon Breaker, which I'm waiting for. It'll release here soon, but thankfully I've got a reserve of Lemon Breaker in the fridge that
I'm like not a big brewery tour guy. Like, I'll go to some of them. Like, I don't know. But for whatever reason, I just love Hop and Barrel beer. And it's awesome that it's 5 minutes from my house.
That is nice too.
It's also probably a problem, but
well, I mean, we can schedule an intervention if you'd like.
I might need one.
Now that you got the little man in the house,
Little Colt man.
Little Colt. How's he doing? 6 weeks old?
We tried the put the Domain onesie on.
That's one of his blowouts?
Nope. He's too big. He's a big boy. He's taken after daddy.
He'll be 120 pounds when he graduates high school.
I hope not. I was a full 5'6", though. I was a contender.
Every wrestling team needs the 103 pounder, I'm telling you.
I remember sitting there freshman year, and me and RJ were sitting there, and Ross Crane, he was a year above us, phenomenal wrestler, goes, "We need a 103. You two, come to tryouts tonight." I didn't. Ryan did. 3 years later, he was in the state tournament.
So do you think if you would have said yes, you'd have been a state champion wrestler?
Probably, yeah.
Huh.
You've seen the ribbons.
What do they say about you're always just one yes away?
Yeah, I should have said yes.
There you go.
You know, Jim
tell
Carrey.
Spencer that every day he's on the road grinding. You're just one yes away. If you'd have gone to wrestling practice that day, you'd have been a state champ.
Well, Brady just popped on. Brady just killed a giant kitty out in, where was he?
Wyoming, I believe, and it was Brady's 6'4", and it was draped over his shoulder, and it was still on the ground.
That was a big cat.
Yeah.
We were talking about that at dinner tonight. Like, there's very few things in life that scare me more than a mountain lion. Especially a 120-pound mountain lion.
Giant.
I think I could probably take like a 70-pounder, like no problem. But you put,
I would love to see you against a 4-week-old kitty.
it scares me.
Yeah. I don't think it'd go well. I'm struggling to not just jump right into the new products here.
I think we got to maybe hit him with
Hard.
one.
It's really hard not to. So we're gonna jump into some new products. We're gonna do our rapid fire round too. That's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we're gonna maybe we'll launch 2, then take a break, and then do some rapid fire, and then launch the last 2.
Let's go.
How does
Which
that
one do you
sound?
want to go with
So here's
first?
what we're gonna do. We're gonna launch a couple products, and then we're gonna do a rapid fire round. During the rapid fire round, when you ask a question, you'll be automatically entered to win one of our new products. How cool is that?
I like it.
Yeah, cool. It doesn't. Yeah.
Maybe they get a beanie.
All right. So first, we're gonna go with the 20-pound bad habit.
Oh.
Something that isn't really new, but it's time. So all of you know our Bad Habit product, but we only carry it in one size, the 7-pound bag. So to aid people with backpacks or with bigger properties, we're going to launch a 3-pound and the jumbo, the 20-pound. Now, when we launch these products, they're all going to be live on our website, so you can hop on the website, you can check them out. Everybody's familiar with Bad Habit, so we're not going to spend a ton of time on this, but the biggest complaint we've received in the last 4 years is the bag's too damn small. So we've got a bigger bag now and a small bag. This one obviously is not going to look like this, but that's what the size is going to be. And true to form, just like all of our jugs, it's as transparent as possible so you can see. So the sides are transparent, the front's transparent, so you can see the goodies in there. If you haven't used Bad Habit, I know several deer in several states that are addicted to this stuff. My buddy Jacob in Kansas, I remember him calling me last year in September when he had hunters in camp. He's like, I need some Bad Habit. They're literally not eating out of my feeders right now because they're addicted to this stuff. And I know some other big deer around that they live and die by it. So if you can use it, now you can use more of it. So the 20-pound Bad Habit is available now. Stores like Shields and Eau Claire has it in stock. You can buy it tomorrow. Hartman's Hardware up in Minnesota. There's a bunch of stores that brought stuff in prior to. So we're going to kind of, on the top of our screen, you can kind of see who's going to be carrying our brand new products this year. So shop your local retailer, but it's also online right now. How cool is that?
Free shipping.
So, with free shipping, yeah. So now we've got three sizes.
We can't whisper what product's coming next because people are hearing the whispers.
I realized that, but I didn't know how else to do it. So here, I'll do this. All right, we'll do one more. We're going to talk a little bit more about this one.
Oh.
So in our lineup, we've always kind of had a gap where we needed to fill it, and we've been working on it for the last couple of years. We've done a ton of testing with this product, across Kansas. We've done it in Iowa, kind of in the early season before hunting, throughout Ohio. Kentucky, we used a ton of it, and I tell you what, that's kind of where it really opened our eyes. with Brian feeding it down at Whitetail Crossing, and just the ways deer reacted to it.
Well, we tested it there.
Incredible.
Not this season. It was the previous season.
Yep.
And Brian has a little bit of corn out and on across all their properties, because you can do that down there. And all of a sudden he puts this product out, and the first picture he gets is like a legit like booner,
174-inch 8-pointer.
daylighted, and the next day he put a hunter in and killed that deer.
Night.
So this product is truly special. We're really excited. I'll see if I can lift
Let's
it.
do it. Yeah, we put the heavy stuff on Timmy's side just to test him up.
I don't know what this is all about.
Whoa! So we now have a feeder friendly, ready to eat right out of the bag pregame. This is our premium deer feed, and it's designed to feed on a year-round basis. This is something we did not have in our portfolio. We didn't have a product you could pour right into the feeder and let it buck in Kansas or wherever the heck you hunt. Use it wherever you want. Just follow the rules if you're into that sort of thing. But it's a complete feed, and it's a textured feed. The only thing we didn't do is create a completely transparent bag. However, you can see the product through the bag. You can see the texture in it, high protein, high fat or high energy, but it's also got your calcium, your phosphorus, your vitamin A, probiotics and prebiotics. Tim and I are the first people to tell you we're not experts. We have a vision of what we want, and we leverage people that are way smarter than us, animal nutritionists who deal with this on a daily basis, and they help formulate it to make sure that everything in this bag helps deer not only be attracted to it and eat it, but also it allows them to digest it and more easily use it. I kind of like it when it's covering Tim completely. That's kind of a nice feature there.
It's fine. It's fine.
So here's kind of what it looks like for those of you that can't see through the bag, but it's a textured feed, high pro, high energy. When you open it, it about knocks you on your butt. I mean, it is the sweetest smelling aroma and flavoring that I've ever smelled. I haven't tasted it yet, but the way the deer react to it, it's insane. So this is one we are extremely excited about. So obviously we named it pregame. I think this was Jake's. Who named this one? This was Jake's first product that he named. That's a big deal around here. It takes us longer to name a product than it does to test it over 3 years. So kudos to Jake. And this product will be at a ton of your local retailers like Ben's and hopefully Buckeye. And throughout the entire Midwest. I know Shields will have it, and Atwoods will have it, and a bunch of our great dealers across the country will be bringing in some pregame. So we're excited about that one. That one's live on our website as well. You can go check it out, read up on it, take a look at it. It's available to sell and ship. We've got it in stock, ready to rock. Hartman's Hardware, Country Visions, Chase Outdoors. You're gonna be able to find this stuff at virtually all of our dealers throughout the country. So we're super fortunate, grateful to have a dealer network that's as vast as ours is, so that you can easily go buy it. It's always cheaper in the store than it is online. We ship for free just to help you out in case you don't have one close by. But we're pretty blessed to have dealers all over that carry our stuff and believe in our product. And it's fun to have partners like Whitetail Crossing and Love the Grind and people that do this for a living and trust our products to test it. That's pretty cool. So,
I mean, the first time we put it out in the new lot in Hudson,
St. Clair County, yeah.
and you can put it out there and put the camera out, and all of a sudden you see one doe, and you see 2, then you see 4, then there's 8, then there's like 15. They're just in there clobbering it, and that was literally within an hour of putting it out. So it's definitely an attractant, but it's also not just an attractant. It's tons of protein, tons of good fats for the deer, especially in these tougher winter months. It's an awesome product.
To answer Dan's question, it's not the same product as Recharge. Recharge kind of sits on its own, and that's a true mineral and vitamin product, whereas this is going to be more of a protein and energy product. It does have calcium and phosphorus and all your vitamins and minerals, but not the volume that Recharge has. However, add some Recharge to your feed sites. Throw it in in your feed or whatever it might be to kind of get those minerals into those deer. So this is a great tool and a great way to use it that way. So I saw somebody mention that pregame looked like it was sold out on the website. I guess it's all gone. So sorry, guys. Just kidding. It's updated now, so it's live and available.
It's ready to go.
So I don't remember who asked that question, but it's ready to rock. All these are. So we've got a brand new Bad Habit, same amazing product, just in a bigger bag or a smaller bag. I mean, I know a lot of guys that hike way back in, and that 3-pound bag is a nice little tool to throw in front of a camera to do some research or to hunt over. Like, you know me, I'm not afraid to speak the truth, and I don't mind throwing a bag of attractant and hunting over it.
Yeah.
I got no problem with it. So I like shooting deer, I like eating deer, I like hunting deer. So
Yeah.
the 3-pound bag I think is gonna be pretty cool. However, 20 pounds goes a lot further than 3 pounds.
Sure
So
does.
That'll be nice.
Can we get like a quick shout out to Spency? He was nervous before this thing.
And Riley, Spencer and Riley.
I'm not going to knock on wood at all
They
either
nailed it.
because then I owe him a lunch, but
Ooh.
audio is clear and we're still live.
And look at it. It looks like we're on WAU TV 13 with all the stuff scrolling across the screen right now.
Yeah.
You know, all we're missing is a couple of nice suits.
I could wear a suit. We should get domain
We could
suits.
think about it.
Yeah.
A tailored suit. But yeah, I mean, kudos to Riley and Spencer. They spend a lot of time putting all the things together. As you know, Tim and I can barely turn a computer on. So thankful for all them. And then, like I said, as you can see on the top of the screen, these are all of our badass dealers that you can go to and shop local and support their family and our family and everybody else's family that is involved. So it's a pretty cool deal, and we like to give them a shout out on our show. If you're listening in the podcast world, I'm sorry you can't see it, but we've got like Hales True Value, Runnings, Harchies, Reesburg True Value. I could go on and on. Moa Hardware, Hank, Stockman's Farm Supply, A1 Archery right here in Hudson. Go there tomorrow. Everything we're going to talk about in stock, ready to sell. Walk in the door. They will help you. They will sell it to you. That's 5 minutes from here. Go to Fleet Farm. I think they'll have some new things on the shelf here as soon as they release their new set here in January. We just shipped it to them, so another nice spot. But like I said, walk down the road, go to A1, buy a bow, buy some new goodies. They're gonna have all 4 of our new products in stock. So
I want a
that's
new
pretty
bow,
cool.
but I don't want a new bow. I hate sighting in new bows.
I'm the same way.
I need to get a couple of notches in mine. Tim Strand got my old bow, and he killed his first buck this year with it. And he's like, what are these notches here on the
Timmy,
handle?
We've been challenged.
What? We got to wear blaze orange suits?
Dumb and Dumber style. Do you want the baby blue or do you want the blaze orange?
I feel like it could be a solution to get rid of the little pickle or dilemma that we're in.
I was just gonna say, I think this could be the perfect opportunity for me to finally hit you with the stick. Can we do it on live TV?
We could do it, but it needs to be on neutral ground.
So, 10 years ago when I started dating Tim's sister, we may have had 1 or 2 or 47 too many cocktails and cut some trees down at the property, and we were a little...
Yeah.
And Tim thought it was a brilliant idea to grab a
I thought it was a stick.
broom handle, like an inch diameter
Who
broom.
places a broom handle in the woods?
Jeff shoots apparently, and full swings hit me right across the ass, and knocked me over. I mean, it was impressive. The velocity, I didn't know you had it in you.
You felt the power that the kids that wrestled against me felt.
So for 9 years, I've been holding it above his head, like the slap game on How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we are.
He owes me one, but we could do the
cane.
cane fight, and then I could just take one.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
Pre-game price, yeah, good call. We didn't mention any prices, did we?
Nope.
Yeah, so the Bad Habit 20-pound bag is $29.99 on our website, and it'll be $19.99 in your local stores. So if your store doesn't carry it, ask them to carry it. I bet they will. Pre-game will be, oh boy, on our website, I don't remember what it is, 44 or 39, and 29 in your stores. So again, ask them to carry it if they don't. And we've got pallet deals on our website too if you don't have a store nearby. So that'll get you covered. And remember, everything ships for free on our website. So if your store doesn't have it, ask them to carry it. If they don't want to carry it, we've got you covered.
Need a tobacco-free nicotine pouch?
Yeah, I'll pass. I'm good. I'm good.
Just wondering.
I think we're gonna slide into a little rapid fire round.
Let's go.
So rapid fire is where Tim takes 10 minutes to answer a question, and then we're done. But no, really. So here's your chance to win. We're going to give away one of each of our 4 new products. We've only launched 2 of them so far, but we have 2 to go. To random people who ask questions live on our rapid fire round. Sorry, what? I don't know what Jake's saying, but
He's kind of going.
he had a bet and he's about to win it. That's what it is. Yeah. So you're gonna ask rapid fire questions.
Share this with your friends so more people get on, so Jake loses the bet.
Ooh.
Please.
So, as I was saying, so rapid fire is where we answer controversial questions, or just like broadhead or mechanical or whatever the heck you call it.
I'm going to be short and to the point.
Yeah.
Brevity, baby. We want the trailer, not the movie.
Fire them. We're gonna try to answer them. I'm gonna start with a couple quick ones, just to kind of give you the feel for how this works. All right, Timmy. 150 acres or 3 50-acre parcels? Here we go.
350-acre
I'm going to say the
parcels.
same thing. As much as I'd love to have a big chunk of land, it'd be fun to have the diversity of 3 different properties hunting 3 different sets of deer. We're on the same page. All right. 1 200-inch deer, and it's the only deer you kill the rest of your life, or 140-inch deer a year for the rest of your life.
140.
Ditto.
What are we talking about?
Screw the 200. I'm going to kill a 140 every year.
Yep.
It would be so awful to kill 1 deer for the rest of my life if it was 250 inches. Yeah, okay.
I don't want to converse anymore.
All right,
Tell me I'm
1 3-acre food plot or 6 half-acre food plots?
6 half-acre food plots.
I'm going to do the same thing. I mean, I love the food plot architecture thing, but it's more fun to plant 6 different things.
Yep.
I'm just being honest. What's the... dude. Are you going to offer pregame by the skid? Yes. On our website right now, for sale, by the skid. Shooting does early season or late season? I'm going to say late season. The answer is probably early, but I'm going to say late season.
The next year, I'm going to schwack one early.
How much pregame can you fit in a bird feeder?
It depends on what kind of birds you're feeding.
It might be the best question I've ever gotten in my life. I think you just fill it until it's full, and then as it empties, you just keep filling it. Because, I mean, you're feeding the birds and the squirrels, and they got to eat. Winter's tough.
Can you imagine how big those squirrels' biceps are going to be?
Left
if they're
helical
hammerhead?
or right helical? I am not even smart enough to answer that question. That's a gearhead term, and I just shoot shit.
Vehicles? What are we talking here?
It's on your
The pedicle?
arrow veins. Stand or blind?
I like hunting in a deer stand.
I'm gonna say blind.
You're soft.
Yeah, I'm a wuss. How many sheds has Jake found this year?
0.
0.
He sucks. He's not going to find any this year.
What's the best thing to plant into standing beans?
Big sexy.
Green machine. All right. So you own a property. Would you rather have a hunter or a neighbor that's a really good deer hunter or a really bad deer hunter? I'm going good.
I'm going good.
Against all odds.
I
I'm going good because I feel like he's going to make better decisions. I mean, when I mean bad, I don't even know what bad means. Like, is bad just like flinging arrows at moving deer, or I don't really know. I didn't
look at around us. I mean, like we had a lot of good hunters that border us, but we all talk and
That
you can
100%.
share pictures and you don't get some Nimrod in there shooting a 2-year-old.
Well, I'll shoot every 2-year-old if he fits me. But
Yeah.
I just like to have a good hunter, maybe as a good neighbor because they're a good dude. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. If you had to bow hunt one state forever, what state would it be?
Wisconsin.
I'm picking Kansas. I'm picking Kansas. I hunt Kansas every day for the next 365 if I could. Saddle or hang on?
Hang on.
Yeah, hang on. I can't sit in a saddle.
No.
Although I know Jake and Spencer are going to do the tandem saddle this year. I think it's like
It's awkward. They set it up in the shop
it's
on a
weird.
beam, and they're like touching noses. It's
It
like
is
really like I leave the shop for a couple of months, come back, and it's like, whoa, what's going on in here?
mechanical or fixed?
I like fixed.
Yeah, sorry. Mechanicals are probably good. Bluff country or flat? Ooh, haven't gotten that one.
Good call, Trevor.
I'm going to say flat. Hunting in Kansas changed me. Deer just appear out of nowhere. It's the craziest thing ever.
I just love hunting in the hills.
Timber or food?
Ooh. Another good one.
I'm gonna say food.
Timber next to food.
Ooh, even better. That's my preference. give them to me right before they enter the food.
I think one thing that like we need to like start thinking more about is you put your food plot in, but hunting them in the woods before they come out to the food plot.
I like it. Here's a good one. When you saddle hunt, how many White Claws do you bring?
Well, I don't think they drink White Claws. Didn't they have like the wineritas or some kind of weird fruity drink? I don't know.
It should be interesting. I mean, like Spencer and Jacob will be actually like feeding each other, right? Because they're kind of like, it'll be weird. I wonder who the trigger man is.
Spency's probably drinking Prime.
Morning hunt or evening hunt?
Depends on the time of year. I love a morning in the rut.
Evening hunts because I don't like waking up in the morning.
Oh, dude, you get me in the woods an hour before daylight on November 5th when the rut's ripping.
I'm the worst.
Oh, nothing better.
Handovers and the boots.
No. Nope, I don't do that, but I load the shit out of my pockets 100%. With hand warmers.
Yeah. I own stock in that company.
I wish I did.
Is there such a thing as too much pressure on one stand during the rut?
Yeah.
I've probably overhunted stands and still killed deer.
There's been times where we've killed a deer in a rut stand, and then you go back in the next day and you kill another deer.
Yeah.
So I don't think there is.
Grunting or rattling? Both. I normally don't do either. But man, it's fun to do both, right?
I started hanging the antlers down and hitting them in the foliage with the grunt tube.
Is that working good for you?
No, I didn't shoot anything. I tried it out this year.
What is your favorite seed mix?
No BS.
I'm gonna go. Ooh. Mine might be coming. Might be coming down the pipe here.
The one with Kemosabe?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Scope or iron sights? Gosh, I love hunting with iron sights. I grew up hunting with iron sights.
But we both shoot with scopes.
But yeah. Buck decoy or doe decoy? These are good, guys.
I've never hunted with a decoy.
I've never had success with one, but I've used a small buck when I did. Sometimes where I hunt, if you use like the Glendale buck, I don't have any deer that size, so they all get scared away. So it's tough. Tag in Kansas or tag in Kentucky? Oh. I'm going to say Kentucky because I love going to Whitetail Crossing and hanging out with my boy Brian.
Whitetail Crossing is the greatest. Tyler Hardy posted earlier about like what do we got for hunting trips, and like there is a like chance that I can't make Whitetail Crossing this year.
So we might be selling a hunt to somebody if somebody wants to go. Maybe I don't have an open seat in the van.
Dad and I booked a hunt 4 years ago in Montana, and then that year we both drew elk tags in Montana. And we were already booked, so we both went out and killed elk. But now we both have 3 points, and this will be I think it's our time to go kill some elk.
Yeah, you're probably right. There was a really good one on here, and I missed it, and I'm upset about it now. I don't remember what it was, but it was good. We got a bunch of people that want your spot in Kentucky.
Well, it's not up for grabs yet.
Maybe we'll have a raffle for the kids.
We'll find out. We'll find out here in April. I think that's when Montana does the draw.
So if Timmy doesn't go to Montana, maybe we raffle off his hunt and donate it to our favorite hunting charity.
Shot for Hope.
How fun would that be? Bring your checkbooks.
I'm super pumped, by the way, because the Shot for Hope banquet's coming up.
It is.
And we know the guy that nominated this year's recipient.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, I missed it last year. I'm just pumped.
I'm going to cut in just because I remembered it. How close to a property line is it okay to hunt? It's a great question.
That's a tough one.
How many properties have you walked where there's stands along both fence lines? Everywhere.
I'm very cautious of it if I don't know the neighbor. Like for years growing up, we had stands, but we knew Gordy to the north of us. Mm-hmm. He didn't care. We put him right on. He goes, I don't care if you want to go in the land and get into your stand. Yeah. But I think if you don't know your neighbors and you don't talk about it, I think it's probably disrespectful.
20 yards, 40 yards? I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know.
I've never owned land where
I don't know a rule
mattered.
of thumb there.
Yeah. My neighbor actually shot a deer on my land, which was unique.
Do you need me to come over
It
there?
was fine. We talked through it.
I'll
we
put
ever
my
go to the
onesie
Iowa
on and
Deer
I'll come
Classic?
over.
Yes, and yes, you do have a onesie now, which I can't wait to go. I hope you can go to Kentucky just to wear your onesie.
Can you imagine getting your butt whooped with a dude in a onesie?
Actually, no, I can't.
I can't either.
Yeah, that'd be unforgivable.
What was the question?
I don't recall.
Oh, Iowa Deer Classic.
Oh yeah, we'll be there. The next one we'll be at is the NWTF show in Nashville, so you're going to be there. Jake and Spence will be holding down the fort down there in Big Nash City.
That's dangerous.
Favorite trail camera brand? I try not to pick favorites.
Tacticam.
Yeah, I mean, I use Tacticams. I also still have some of those old Brownings because they take the best photos and videos. They're so good. Favorite caliber to deer hunt with? I'm not a big gun guy, but I do have a 6.5 Creedmoor that I like shooting. It's fun to shoot. I'm not a great shot, but it shoots well for me. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Favorite bow brand?
Matthews.
Yeah, we're kind of Matthews guys. I grew up 20 minutes from Sparta, so I got some dear friends that one of my good buddies created the earth color on this year's lift. How cool is that?
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's
How neat is that?
pretty cool deal. You know, tugs at the old heartstrings a little bit. All right, let's get one more good question, and then I think we get into round 2 of the old launcheroo. We got 120 people here waiting for us to moon phase believers. We've had this conversation.
I'm in tune with the moon.
Yeah, Timmy's a big muskie fisherman. So he's a big moon guy.
Yep.
Oh, here's a good one. Single or multi-pin?
Single.
Yeah, I'm a single guy. The worst shooting of my life was with 3 pins, and it was my fault. I literally couldn't focus because I normally can't focus on anything.
What's the ADD?
10,000 acres of prime elk hunting or 1,000 acres of prime deer hunting.
Ooh, boy.
I'm going elk. Sorry. Around here, we don't get to hunt elk ever. Once every 4 years.
I know.
That's tough.
I tell you what, elk hunting will kind of spoil you too. The run and gun and just you're going and then you go sit in a stand for 10 hours. I'm going deer still.
Perfect. I'll have the 10,000 acres of elk. You'll have the 1,000 acres of deer.
Yeah, nothing says that we can't both have
Perfect
it.
scenario. Duh. Favorite type of release? I think I have mine's 20 years old, the old trigger. I'm not smart enough to use anything else. I didn't even know what a helical was. So,
Helical?
yeah.
Me either. All right, let's bring out a mix.
One last one.
Last question.
Point system or over the counter? I'm an OTC guy, but I get the points and I like the points because it allows you access to places that there aren't 9 million people at. So,
Yeah, it's one of those if I know guys that go out west every year where they go for a week and they go out and scout and then they go and they'll go out there for 3 weeks
Heck
over
yeah.
the counter and if I could do it I would. I just can't. Yeah.
I'm with you. All right. We appreciate the rapid fires. We're going to have some guys put all 927 comments into a random calculator, and we'll have the 3 names here in the next, or 4 names in the next 10 minutes. We got to launch a few more products here.
Yeah, let's get one going.
So let's, we've kind of forgot about, so we've got Incognito, which has been an awesome product.
Yep.
It conceals us from walking into tree stands and conceals roads from poachers and shiners and just blocks shit off. It's an incredible product. But we were missing something else in our repertoire.
Did we have anything that was really good at attracting birds?
Not really. We kind of missed the whole pheasant, dove, quail, turkey thing.
What about thick cover that a deer might just go lay down in?
Don't have that either.
Yeah.
What about something that's just pretty to look at?
I think it's very pretty to look at.
What about something that grows 4 to 6 feet tall so when it snows, deer have vertical food? All right. So I think this is Sammy's first ever product name. And it's dirty. It's dirty.
Real dirty.
All right, let's do it.
Well, it's over on your side.
So welcome to the family. It is on my side. I was
What are you even
"Timmy,
looking at me
let's
for?"
launch this damn product.
I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs.
Sorry, I forgot that the heavy stuff was on your side and the light stuff.
I think, well, before you bring that out, Jeff Nelson wants story time with Tim.
Oh,
I actually have a pretty fascinating story.
Oh gosh.
Do we have some
We only
time?
have 20 minutes here.
Okay,
folks.
never mind.
All right, let's do it. So, sorry, Hop and Barrel, but you're taking a back seat here. Sit here by this cool hat. All right, here it is. Dirty Bird. So here's the beauty of it. Whoopsie.
Yeah, oh yeah, cover Timmy up again.
There it is. All right, so Dirty Bird is super cool. Here's the thing. Don't get too caught up on the bird part. Now, it's good for pheasants. You can hunt in it. We've done a bunch of hunting in it. You know us. We love killing our roosters. Between Luke Thompson and I, we killed a bunch of birds in this stuff. But don't get too caught up on that. Like, it's great for pheasants. It's great for turkeys. It is awesome for doves. Ask our boy Stewie out in South Carolina. He's whooping up on some doves. But it's great for deer.
Can he cook doves?
Dude, that boy can cook anything. Anything.
I'd like to have
I think
some.
if you go to Fleet Farmer Blaine's or Ben's Great Outdoors or any of our fine dealers, they're going to have Dirty Bird. Family Farm and Home just ordered some. Super unique mix. It's going to grow 4 to 6 feet tall. Sorghum, a couple of varieties of millet, sunflower, some soybeans. It's a really unique blend that offers cover, vertical food, something to break up your food plots where deer can graze in it. So Incognito is awesome because deer aren't going to eat it. So you put it in places where you don't want deer to be. How you get in and out of your plot, breaking off a road, all those things. But to break up a food plot, wouldn't it be nice for deer to have their vision kind of impaired, whatever, but they can feed through it. They're going to eat the tops of that millet and the sorghum. They're going to eat the sunflowers. I mean, all those things are high in protein and energy for later in the year. Dirty Bird needs warm soil to grow. So compare it to Overhaul or Motherlode in that it's also good for your soil, mind you. But it needs warm, so don't frost seed it. Don't plant it when it's going to freeze. Give it some time to grow. There's plant varieties in here that are going to mature in 60 days or 120 days. And I tell you what, like I said, we call it Dirty Bird because Sam's came up with the awesome name. But don't get too caught up on the bird part. This is just a dirty, dirty mix.
We put 4 acres of it in our big field this year.
Yep.
And deer are in it all the time, like all the time, and they're bedding in it. They're eating it. It's a really cool, diverse mix, and man, I tell you what, we had a ton of success with it this year. We put, like I say, probably 4 acres. Ooh, Wisconsin, yummy.
Ooh, yummy, yeah. It's it's a habitat mix.
It is a habitat mix.
I mean, it's pretty too. I tell you what, you get those sunflowers blooming. We got some pictures on our website. It should be live right now and ready to rip. Plants a 1/4 acre. We also sell in a big gulp that plants an acre. It's pretty. And then once the millet and the sorghum head out, ooh, that's pretty too. And I tell you what, we've had a really easy winter, but when winter sucks and this stuff is 4 feet up off the ground and there's 2.5 feet of snow, I tell you what,
they're gonna eat it.
Absolutely, it's so good for your deer. So it's ready to rip. It's live. Sell it all. But also visit your local dealers like Jack. That guy, he can plant your plots for you. He'll sell plots for you. Whatever you need, he'll help you out in De Pere. So they got you covered too. And I know I'm missing a ton of our dealers. We've got so many good ones. I'm just trying to mention them as they scroll across our screen because we couldn't do it without places like Smith Farm Supply in Georgia and Fisk Farm and Home in Iowa, Kellerman's down in Illinois, Tractor Supplies across the country, Cabela's and Bass Pro and Runnings and Fleet Farm and Blaine's, and L&M up in the Great North where there actually is winter. Yeah. So we're so lucky to try to get products as close to you as possible. They're also cheaper for you to buy them there intentionally. We want you to shop the local dealers, support their families too. So that's the best part about being a small family-owned business. We want to help you out as much as you help us out. So Lots Outdoors, brand new dealer in Illinois. So thanks for coming on board. We've got Double Down in Virginia who has product in store in Virginia ready to rip. We've got a couple of new customers down in South Carolina too that are ready to rip with some product. So it's at your local retailers. Dirty Bird, Sammy's first name. Congrats, welcome to the club.
That baby.
And call it a hunt plot, call it a habitat plot, call it a deer plot, call it what you want. It's going to be on my property this year. And like I said, it's just that versatile mix that does so much for your property, whether it's food or cover or breaking up a plot. I mean, people kind of look at us for food plot architecture. Might be a great spot for a little Dirty Bird down on the big field this year, or the lower field this year, to break things up and push some of those deer in front of Timmy.
Yes, sir.
Timmy, have you shot a buck on your property with your bow yet?
Yeah,
Perfect. Let's make it 2 this year.
I've shot 2.
Oh, you did. You shot the one the first.
Yeah,
Make it 3 this year.
yeah, I'm gonna make it
Right?
3.
All right. So, Dirty Bird's $24.99, covers a quarter acre, and it will pay for itself and then some with all the benefits that it's going to offer your property.
I've shot 2 bucks on the front.
Sorry, Timmy. I am sorry I questioned it. I forgot about it because your dad kills 1 a year, and I forget.
Yeah, and I killed a doe last year.
You've killed.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm proud of you. Maybe if you go to Kentucky this year, you'll shoot a buck there.
it'll be my year.
Well, I hope it is.
Spency hunted the haunted farm, by the way, and he said he was scared.
I was not. I sat in the same stand you sat in. Was not scared. Yeah, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. That's the difference between you and me.
What's the difference between you and me? All right, what's the next mix?
All right, so we've got the Bad Habit 20 pounder available in stores online. Pre-game, the new feeder ready type of mix that's just going to blow your mind when you use it. And we've got the Dirty Bird. So now not last but not least, I lied, I got 5 products. I just keep pulling them out of my hat over here.
Ooh.
So this one here is, so we've always been kind of known for our fall hunt plots. That's just what we're known for. The big sexies, the No BS, the Green Machines, the Showstoppers, the Smackdowns, the Bombshell. So we are going to launch one more just to make things even more difficult. And the cool thing about this product is how diverse it is, how it can handle warm temps or cold temps. It doesn't matter. The folks that tested this the last couple of years, and again, our products are all awesome, so it is what it is, but they would have deer walking through plots to eat these. So I tell you what, it's one of those things where, I mean, when you head up to your stand this year, when you get ready for hunting, bring your Wingman with you. So Wingman is our newest size jug too, because these little seeds need some space to grow. So 2 pounds per quarter acre. Wingman is a really, really unique mix of brassicas because that's what we love to play with, including one called kohlrabi, which, look it up. They're just cool little alien creatures that hang out on above the earth. But kohlrabi is not just a above earth bulb. It is some extremely highly nutritious greens. And if you planted this year in some of our test crops, you witnessed it. You witnessed deer eating things that I don't know what this plant is, but they won't stop eating it. And that's the cool thing with kohlrabi. If conditions aren't favorable, kohlrabi won't grow its bulb. And that's okay, because the greens that it does grow are going to blow your mind anyways. But it's a variety of hybrid brassica, a variety of kohlrabi, which Tim can't say. He calls it kimusabi or whatever he calls it.
Kimosabi.
Yeah. A variety of rapeseed, and then a small smidgen of turnip. It's just a cool mix of 4 plants. Once again, like we always do, matures at 4 different stages. Kohlrabi grows really fast, actually, and so does the hybrid brassica. So if you live in Georgia, if you live in Mississippi, you live in Alabama, this is the perfect mix for you. If you live in Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, also the perfect mix for you. And that's the cool thing about it. And like I said, we've integrated not a new plant. They don't invent plants, but one that is really expensive, but highly nutritious. And kohlrabi grows all above ground. So really, for the most part, 98% of this mix, with the exception of a little bit of turnip, is all above ground forage.
Well, and we put
awesome.
it in just down from the cabin is some of the, we have really actually pretty good soil there, which is not common at the proving grounds. And I put it in, and it's probably a quarter acre plot. And they were hammering the kimosabi. They were absolutely crushing it. That whole plot got crushed.
Still in it.
And yeah, they're in there now. Like it's just, they absolutely demolished it. So I was very apprehensive about releasing yet another kind of fall brassica mix, but put good measure in. We put it in, tested it. It's got a place. It's not going to replace No BS in my heart, but it's going to be a top contender.
I'm going to plant it this fall once again. I try to plant everything though, so I don't really count. But it's a fun one. It's going to be $24.99 for a quarter acre on our website, $19.99 at your retailers. So get your butt into those retailers. You're going to save some money because we love you and we want you to save money. And like people are saying on here, kohlrabi's really good to eat. So I know a lot of people that eat the turnips and the radishes from our food plots. They're designed for deer, but do with them what you will.
But bring your wingman with you this
And
year.
once you see these little guys, they just become your friend. They're neat little guys. They're neat little creatures. It's live on our website because Riley's the man and he's on top of his game. So that's live too. Frank's Outdoors, they're gonna have it. Harchie's will have it. And good old Sock, kinda ish, right by Pyre's place. So, oh yeah, Home of Economy up in North Dakota, they'll have it. So everyone's gonna have this cool new stuff. And if they don't, ask them for it. We can ship it. So, but I tell you what, Wingman's one we're really excited about. Timmy's point, we've got a ton of Brassica mixes. So don't hold out for any new ones coming up anytime soon, because we pretty much have a combination of every one of them that we can think of that our deer love. And this one just made too much sense. My buddy Dan in Eastern Kentucky planted it, and some of the most incredible before and afters. I mean, there's pictures of a ton of greens and these little alien creatures, and then 7 days later, it's just tops all gone. It just wiped the whole thing out. And you got a little bit of regrowth of the hybrid Brassica too. So
Would a spring planting
you can
work?
actually plant it in the spring. Kohlrabi, like if you grow it in your garden, because it matures in 60 to 70 days, people will plant it in the spring or in the fall. So you can technically do that with this product as well. So it really kind of gives you that offering. If you look on the back of the jug, we try to keep things super simple. So it's going to say in Wisconsin, plant it from July through September. In the South, plant it from September through October. But that doesn't mean you can't play around with it. So that's a doozy.
I'm really excited for our next release. A lot of people are commenting on it right now. We have harnessed the power.
What are you talking about?
Rain clouds.
Oh, yeah. We're going to save that one for 2025. We've been working on that one. Timmy's got a lab back there. He's been working on all sorts of weird clouds. You never really know what's going through his head, obviously. But yeah, we're working on the rain cloud.
I'm going to invent the rain cloud.
That one might...
Dubai does it.
It'll be tough to ship that one, but we'll work on it.
I mean, they have like just a little bit of oil money over there to make. They literally make their own rain over there. Why can't we do it over here?
It's called a sprinkler.
Yeah, I don't have a long enough hose.
That's what she said. Yeah, dude.
Oh, that was good.
All right,
I teed myself up.
We got one last one, and then we'll do some follow-ups. We got to announce we got 5 products. We'll announce 5 winners. So hopefully Sammy's got that tabulated.
He's got the pen on his hat. He's dialed.
Yeah. One more thing too. We do have. We never run sales on our website because we're not smart enough to figure out how to do it. But we finally figured it out.
The new website.
We have a brand new website. How cool is that? It's been live for a month now, so hopefully you guys are liking it. It's really easy to navigate, especially on your old phone. But right now we're actually running a 25% off sale on our black and gray hoodies, just because we love you and it's cold out. So go on there. All you gotta do is click on it and hit buy, and it takes $10 off. They're like $30. You can't buy a sweatshirt for $30 anywhere.
They're not that comfortable though.
No, they're terrible. I wouldn't wear them. So it's a terrible idea. Maybe we'll just take it down.
Yeah, we should take it down. Like if you want to be
Yeah.
like itchy, scratchy, uncomfortable, then buy the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. They're like honestly the most comfortable
And I mean,
sweatshirts ever.
For guys like me that like to hunt out of blinds, you need a black sweatshirt. Duh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, that's on there.
I have a new sweatshirt, but Spencer spilled something all over it today.
He did. Spencer did.
Get a nice gift from Mike, and Spencer
Mike
goes,
gives,
hey,
Mike gives
I mean,
Tim gift. Spencer spills
spill
on
shit
Tim's
all over your nice thing. I had to rinse it off in the drinking fountain.
Oh, it was
I mean,
so good.
didn't even have my Tide pen with
It was
me.
so good.
Yeah, stain.
Before we launch this last one, I just want to say thank you.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. I think when we launched our first products on Beers and Bucks, there was like 9 people that paid attention, which was pretty cool.
You, me, Deb, Jeff,
Yeah, our
Sue,
family.
John,
Yeah, a
Jen.
lot of Lindals and Schutz is on there, but hey, you got to start somewhere. So hopefully you enjoyed our little video to start. That was really a thank you to all you for putting up with us and hanging out with us and trying our shit out.
Thanks to Riley for putting that together.
Yeah, thank God, because you and I couldn't do that. We can't run a camera, edit.
I can make a mean PowerPoint.
I can't do, actually.
Transitions,
Really good at PowerPoint. So like
top
going like,
left, top right, bomb.
fade away.
Oh, yeah.
That's about where it'd be. But honestly, from right here to you guys, we appreciate it. This is normally when I start crying, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna hold it in. But we appreciate y'all for checking us out. We just broke a record of live attendees on our podcast. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
I'm going bald. Whew. Leave your hat on. All right.
Time to shave your head.
It is. All right, so the last one is pretty simple, but we didn't have it, so it was time to have it. So last year, was it, or the year before? We launched our pounder line of just single seed products in a pound. So you can add a pound of this to Big Sexy, or a pound of that to No BS, or do whatever you want. There's just a nice little tool to, everyone has their favorite plant, right? We all have our favorite plants. So why not add a little bit more to your favorite food plot mix? What we didn't have in the Pounders lineup is a perennial clover that lasts like 5 years. So we now have the Ladino, call it what you want, perennial clover pounder to add to our mix. So we apologize for not having this the last 2 years. That's on us. So we're righting ourselves wrong here and adding this to the old pounder lineup, the old Ladino clover. So it's a versatile, easy to use, high protein perennial that lasts a very long time. We use it in Comeback Kid, in Sugar Mama. So highly versed with this product, and just a phenomenal little add-on to maybe toss it in your hot chick plot, or add it to some Big Sexy, or whatever you're feeling. It mixes with pretty much anything. So that's it. Timmy, let's do it. Let's put them all out here at the same time. Can we do it without breaking the screen?
Oh, my God. You're going to make me lift that bag again?
I'll take the little guys here. So we got Dirty Bird, the creation of Sammy. We got Wingman, and we got the Pounder. Those two little guys. Uh-oh.
I curled that with one arm.
We'll just hold this guy here, the 20-pound bad habit. And we're missing one, Timmy.
Okay.
I'll put this guy down so we can make room. Just so y'all can see the new goodies. Yeah, yeah, that's a perfect spot for it. So there they are. Available at all your local stores, online. We love you guys. This is fun. Hanging out with us.
Thank God.
This was I think it was our third annual product launch. Every year we're going to do this, so we better keep coming with some products. But this is fun.
Yeah.
We enjoy sharing happy hour with the most awesome people in the world and the best dudes in the world back here. You don't get to see them on screen. Maybe sometime we'll do a Beers and Bucks with all 6 of us, 7 of us live. It'll be wild.
That'd be dangerous.
It would be wild. We'll
get old Jaybird in there.
We'll get Cam and Jaybird on the mics, and the rest of will just buckle up.
We get Jake, and he'd pull a total Wayne's World where he's just.
Jake promised this year that he was ready for the camera.
Jake is ready for the camera when it's selfie. It's time to get him ready when it's,
Or when he's, hey guys, it's September 19th and I'm sweating my balls off.
His face paint always looks on point too.
Rode for an hour with Kendall this morning. I can't stop sweating, but now I'm hunting Mr. Big.
Yeah.
Like, he can nail it then, but he can't.
What's Jake gonna do now that his buck's killed?
I'm grateful for it. And I don't mean that in a bad way for Jake. I mean it in a way where Jake can now go smash the first 130 EC. Yes. There's no better way to get on back in the game than smashing the first 2-year-old that walks by you.
That's what I did a couple of years ago.
And kudos to Jake's neighbor who shot a 178-inch deer. Everybody wins.
Yeah.
We get Jake back for the
there's winners and there's losers in life. Like that's what I always say. Pick the winning path.
Yeah. I mean, I'm grateful now because now him and Jordan can have nice husband-wife conversations at home instead of her just worrying about his health. I mean, between shed hunting and Mr. Biggs, that guy was a mess. So, and I mean, they got 9 million kids at home too, and their dog eats kid shit.
We heard that today. That was interesting.
Today. I mean, my dog would too. So, I mean, dogs are weird. But yes, this has been awesome.
Thank you all for joining us, and we finally launched the new products that we've been so excited to launch, and we've put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears and
Lot of crying
testing,
around here.
and there definitely a lot of tears.
cry a lot.
Mainly Jake.
I think
Spencer cries a lot too. He has a rough exterior, but he's actually quite a sap. But no, we thank you guys all for joining us and supporting us, and this is gonna be the best year yet, and we can't wait to launch products again next year.
can't wait to get started planting and just it's time. It's
I'm
time.
amped.
Throttle down. All right,
See you guys.
everybody. Oh no!
Wait.
We forgot to announce the winners.
Oh shit.
Are we still live? Oh no! Stay on. Stay on.
Jeepers. Look at the technical
Oh,
difficulty. He's
that was just
queuing
me
me out.
being
He's
an
like
idiot.
queuing me out.
Oh my
like,
God! All right, all right, all right.
No lunch
So-
for you.
So we're gonna give away stuff in the order we announced it. So one 20-pound bag of pregame is going to
Derek Kerr.
Derek Kerr. Derek, it is your job to send us a message, and then it will be our job to ship you some brand new product. 20-pound bag of Bad Habit, Derek Kerr. Send it. 40-pound bag of pregame. Hello?
Tim Schutz.
Doug Kittrell.
Who?
Doug Kittrell.
Doug Cottrell. Hopefully you can feed where you are. If you can't, buy a bird feeder. Doug Cottrell, 40-pound bag of pregame.
Nathan Johnson.
Oh. So the next one is Dirty Bird.
Yeah.
Dirty Bird going to Nathan Johnson. Love that.
I'm a dirty
Who can't
bird.
use that,
He's a
right?
dirty bird.
Who we got next?
Trevor Glomsky.
Trevor Glomsky.
Trevor!
Wingman, brother.
Love
I
it.
know he's got a spot for that.
Love my buddy.
And last but not least, little Clover going to
Jacob Richard.
Jacob Richard. So it's your job, you five awesome people. Send us a message with your name and address, and we will send you some product tomorrow.
Dude, Trevor won Wingman.
Always wins stuff. I think it's rigged. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But hey,
Hey, congrats, everybody.
thanks all. Peace out for real this time.
See ya.